Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Coffee Thoughts on No Hierarchy. Today the topic is criticism, and I try to keep it short and consist. So when you're starting your new journey in implementing No Hierarchy, I hope that you follow my first video. So first of all, you spend time with your team, with your managers, to try to figure out which system that is available in the market works for you and how you are going to adjust it to fit your organization culture and your own needs. Once you do that and you start to execute the plan out, the first thing that you're going to encounter is criticism. And it's going to come from anyone that you are dealing with. It's going to come from the people that you work together to create the plan of how to implement your no hierarchy journey. It's going to come from vendors. It's going to come from customers. It's going to come from people, your peers, people that you are working with. If you are implementing no hierarchy in existing organization, you are side of no hierarchy, it's going to come from your boss. If you are not doing that and you're implementing it for the entire company, it's going to come from the board. There's always going to be someone that's going to criticize what you're doing, and the criticism is going to be nasty, and it's going to be a lot of criticism in the beginning, a lot. And what I encourage you to do is listen to the criticism, don't push back, embrace it. Think whatever this criticism is something that you want to address. If you want to address it and make it better. If not, ignore it. Take into account that in the beginning, due to the change, the criticism will be in a volume that it's very hard to digest. So even the vendors that you are working with in a non-hierarchy environment, it's harder for them to get into someone who actually responsible for a tool. So it's much more convenient for them to call, hey, are you the CEO? Oh, I have this wonderful solution, you have to see it. They're counting on you to push it down to the organization. When they need to convince people that are actually doing the work, it's much more harder for them to do the work. So there's a pushback for them, there's a pushback from anyone, and this you have to do with it. You have to do with it by embracing it. Never push back, always listen. If you feel that it's something that needs to be addressed, address it. If you feel that it doesn't need to be addressed, ignore it, but acknowledge the criticism, never say no. Now, one thing that you need to be aware of is that over time, the criticism volume will go significantly down, but the quality of the criticism will go significantly high. So over time, you get less criticism, but each and every criticism that you're going to get is going to be high level quality. It's going to be up to the point, it's going to be accurate, and you shouldn't ignore it. You should listen very carefully to criticism that coming, let's say, 6 months to 1 year after you start the implementation, and address each one of them, because each one of them has a real root cause. It really bothers someone, and you really need to find a way how to adjust the system that you put in place to make sure that those people that are being affected will feel more comfortable with the system. So that's all for today. I hope that I managed to help someone. Criticism is part of any change. It will be in very high volume and very negatively in a change that actually replace the entire management system and turn it upside down. Be aware of it, embrace it, and move forward. See you next time. Bye.